I'm Daryl Johnson of One of a Kind by Design. And first, I'd like to say, hey, happy Friday. Now, for those of you that don't know what this channel is, this is the channel for the mastermind group of One of a Kind by Design's mastermind group. Okay. And this channel offers some great tips, reviews, and case studies. Okay, if you want to know more, go ahead and go back to some of the other channels and you'll see the things that we've talked about. This month we're actually talking about traffic, how to get traffic, either organic or paid traffic, and I'm going through those particular sources for the group. So the best thing to do, you probably seen the little red button, I don't know if it's there or on that side right below me. Go ahead and subscribe and become a member of this channel and get some of those great tips. Now, like I said before, this is for the mastermind group. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with those guys. Okay, group, let's jump right into it. Now, a lot of you are kind of still new to the group, and this is kind of like a new platform that we're actually doing for the group. So I'm going to go ahead and explain to you again how this actually works. Now, on Fridays, I will give a tip, and then you will follow it up with your own tip inside the mastermind group. Okay, now just like last week, we had two people participate in it, which one was Terry Frazier and the other one was Shanti or Shante. I don't want to mess your name up. I do apologize for that. You can get me together later. They answered questions, and then I had you guys vote on the best tip. Okay, now I know a lot of you are going like, I don't know if I want to put my face on there because I don't want nobody to feel like I favor one more than the other. Hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, if someone gives a great tip, you know, you should go ahead and say, hey, that was great. Okay, and also let them know how good they're doing and things of that nature. But now that we've got our fourth person that made the wall. Now, a lot of you that don't know what the wall is, just go ahead and click right there. Okay. Now, what that is past Mastermind of the Week members that gave great tips, and that was voted on either by myself. I tried that solution. Then I said, I'm going to let the group do it. Then I let you guys do it. Now that I have four, they will be the ones to vote you in. Now, once they vote you in, you'll get something else from me, and it'll tell you how that particular side works on the wall. And mainly what it is I start working for you. I start promoting whatever you're doing. Okay. And I try to get more traffic to the page so people can see what your company actually offers. And then also when I go out and do my contracts and things like that, I generally will send people back to that page and say, hey, you need to speak to this person. If this person is doing thumbnails, or if this person is helping you with your tax questions, or if this person is helping you set up your system for, you know, your social media, whatever the case may be, I can send them back to these guys that's on that page. Okay, and they had to make the page because, you know, they had to be voted on. Now that I have four, they will be the ones that vote on the next mastermind that comes to the wall. And it's kind of let people know, you know, in order to get on this wall, you really need to talk to the people that's past masterminds, because not only can they help you with your business, they can also tell you what they're actually getting from that wall and the traffic that they're receiving and how it's helping their business and, you know, things of that nature. Okay, so love your group, but I'm working for the people that's on that wall, and I'm going to do my due diligence to try to get their stuff out there. And that's what One of a Kind by Design companies is about. It's about promoting affiliate marketers and people with small businesses, you know. So best thing to do is just to go ahead and get on that wall. Okay, and by getting on that wall, you have to participate by answering questions. So in saying that, Shantae R. Roddy and Terry Frazier answered questions last week. If you didn't get a chance to see them, what I did is I went ahead and I left that on the timeline at the top so you can actually see what they stated, because they both are awesome. Okay, they both are really awesome. And you know, Terry, you really should thank Shanti, because she voted for you. I don't know why you didn't vote for her, but hey, it is what it is. And you actually are our mastermind of the week. So what I'm going to do right now is tell you what Terry's business is all about. Okay, this week's mastermind of the week is Terry Frazier. Okay, now for those of you that already know him in the group, won't you just go ahead and IM him and say, hey man, congratulations and things like that, because I know Terry can actually help you guys with a lot of information. So if you don't know Terry, go ahead and IM him and just say, hey man, congratulations, and then kind of spoof him for some tips, okay? Because he has a lot of them that he could actually share with you. Now, what Terry does is Terry actually helps local businesses online presence on the internet, you know, and he helps them grow that online presence. But he also has some other wealth building things that he do for his personal clients. So if you are having trouble with your online presence, or if you need more information on how to network or anything of that sort, Terry's gonna be your man. Okay, now I've actually spoke with Terry on the phone a couple of times, and every time I speak to this dude, he makes me want to just jump out a window and go running. Internet marketing. But he's just that good. Now, I can see Terry being a motivational speaker later on, because the brother's got it going on. Okay, he knows what he's talking about, and I'm really inspired with people just like him. Now, if you want to know more information on what Terry said, there is a link right there. Go ahead and click on it. It's going to take you to a page that's going to give you Terry's tip on what he said. But then there's also going to be a link to a personal page for him, so you can actually, you know, get some training from him. And I'm sure he can give you some free training just because you're in the group. Okay. Now, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, you know, he'll probably still give you some, but I don't know what his setup is. So you would actually have to speak with him directly. So I can't promote his rates or anything or what he's doing, but actually just go ahead and go to that page and see the information that he has to offer you. Okay. Now let's take it to the next level. Okay, group, as you know, we're talking about traffic all this month, so I'm going to give you some couple of tips. And as I stated earlier, you know, you should add to it on the Facebook wall in our group. Okay, now a lot of you, well, I'm going to say not a lot of you, but a lot of people think because you are a internet marketer, or because your business is mainly on the internet, that's where you should get all your traffic from. And that's not true. You should actually do a little bit more. Now, the biggest thing that's going to help you to promote your business and yourself as a brand and bring you traffic is going to be these. Okay, you see that? Okay. All of you should have one. I don't care where you get them from, who makes them for you, whatever. You should actually get yourself a business card that states your website and what you do. Okay, and basically how you can help them. Now that's one way. And to get those out there, basically this is how I do it. I will take my computer, my laptop, and I will go to the coffee shop. You know, and then when I'm doing interviews or when I'm doing other things, I kind of like talk to my phone, and people go like, okay, what is this nut doing? Basically what I'm doing is drawing attention to myself. Okay. And then when they come over, they're going to go like, hey, what do you do? Bam. That's what I do. So that's one way of doing it. So go to the coffee shops, man, and kind of take your business cards, be prepared and get that stuff out there. If you don't have a business card, don't let that stop you. Make you some flyers. Go to Kinko and make some flyers and pass those out. So when they ask you, say, hey, well, this is what I do. Don't give them too much information. Make them come to you. Don't feed them a lot. Let them come to you. That's the best way to do it. Now, also, too, another way of getting traffic and that you can actually have go back to your site is I'm going to tell you a little story. I have some kids that will come around and ask to mow the lawn. Okay. Now, when they ask to mow the lawn, I let them do it, and then I say, hey, you want to make some more extra cash, and I don't sound like no little creepy man or anything like that. I just say, hey, I have another way you can make some cash. Go ahead and get some of your friends, and I'm going to show you how to make some money. Okay. Now what I do is I already have an envelope that's already ready and prepared. And then I have them with pens. I give them all pens. And I say, when you get to the address, put the address on the envelope. Okay. And then once they put the address on the envelope, I tell them to tape it to the door. Okay. Now this does one or two things. Somebody think they didn't pay their rent or something's going on. So instead of it being in their mailbox, they're going to actually open it up and see what it is. So, and that's how you get creative with that. You may say, hey, look, I'm in the neighborhood and I'm teaching a class on social media, or I'm teaching a class on how to get money back from your taxes, whatever the case may be. Whatever your business is, you need to be a little bit creative about it on a flyer in a not a long format, but a short format and a couple of words and pictures. Of course, people love pictures. Put that on there with your website. And then once they get to your website, then you can have the capture page there and it can capture attention. So if you're going to do an online class, then they can just sign up, pay, and then keep it moving. Okay. Now, those are two other great ways that I actually get traffic. Now, another way is you're going to have to be a little bit more social outside of the internet. Okay. Because I know a lot of us will sit there on that internet from sun up to sundown to promote our business because we're comfortable. We don't have to put on anything or dress or, anything like that. So we just sit there at that computer. But what you also need to do is you need to go and join some groups. Okay. You need to join your local chamber of commerce, because those people meet either once a week or once a month or whatever the case may be. You can go there and network and pass out your cards. Okay. Pass out your cards and flyers or whatever the case may be. But that's a little personal touch, and that's bringing your business into your area, your city. People will get to know you for what you do by joining those organizations. And some of you know that if you've seen my blog, I dabble a little bit into real estate. So I go to a lot of real estate seminars and stuff like that. Even the ones you see on late night TV talking about come make some money, blah, 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 blah. I go to those things. I know I'm not going to buy that crap that they're selling, because they're selling that high dollar ticket items. My main thing is to get in and mingle with the people and talk to people and ask them, are you going to do this? And, if you're thinking about doing that, I know it's probably going to be great. You're not going to put anybody's stuff down, but you might want to check this out too. Bam. I give them that flyer again, and then I take them straight to a funnel that will show them how to actually grow their business, not only just for real estate, but just on the internet, so other words, they can come to me. So I do get a lot of traffic, but it's not always from the internet. Okay. And the best traffic to get is personal traffic, because once those people talk to you, then, they're more prone to do business with you, as opposed to somebody that sees your stuff on the internet and go like, I don't know this person, I'm not going to do it. Okay. But when you meet somebody in person and you put that little personal touch on it, then, that's some extra traffic. Okay, now that I've given you that information, we have one more week of traffic. I'm going to try to get that out on next Friday. But as we all know, that's the holidays and it's time to be with our families, and that's what we do internet marketing and have our online businesses for, so we can spend with our family. So if you don't see this for next Friday, hey, charge it to my head, not my heart, okay? Because I'm probably enjoying one of them Patti LaBelle pies that y'all done heard so much about. I'm probably going to buy one of those. But anyway, I just want to thank you for sticking with me this long. And for those of you that are not with our group and you like what you heard, once again, hey, please subscribe, okay? Now, also to check out the group to see who's in there. You might be able to get in if you make a friend. You know what I'm saying? But it is a private group and you have to be invited. Other than that, that's all I have to say. You have a wonderful day.